Good morning everyone. Welcome again. Today we will discuss topic features of attitude and attitude formation. So let's start with features of attitude. Four significant features of attitude are valence, extremeness, simplicity, centrality. So let's start with valence. Valence here, positivity or negativity. The valence of an attitude tells us whether an attitude is positive or negative towards the attitude object. Suppose an attitude say towards nuclear research has to be expressed on a 5-point scale ranging from 1 to 5. 1 stand for very bad, 2 stand for bad, 3 means neutral, neutral means neither bad neither good nor good, and 4 means stand for good, and 5 very good. If an individual rates her or his view towards nuclear research as 4 or 5, this is clearly a positive attitude. This means the person likes the idea of nuclear research or thinks it is something good. On the other hand, if the rating is 1 or 2, the attitude is negative. This means the person dislikes the idea of nuclear research and thinks it is something bad. View also allows for neutral attitudes. In this example, a neutral attitude towards nuclear research would be shown by a rating of 3. On the same scale, a neutral attitude would have neither positive nor negative valence. Next one is extremeness. Extremeness indicates how positive or negative an attitude is. Taking the nuclear research example given above, a rating of 1 is as extreme as a rating of 5. They are only in the opposite direction. Valence. Rating of 2 or 4 are less extreme. A neutral attitude, of course, is lowest on extremeness. Next feature is here simplicity or complexity means multiplexity. This feature refers to how many attitudes there are within a broader attitude. Think of an attitude as a family containing several members' attitudes. In case of various topics such as health, world peace, people hold many attitudes instead of single attitude. An attitude system is said to be simple if it contains only one or few attitudes, and complex it is made up of many attitudes. Consider the example of attitude towards health and well-being. This attitude system is likely to consist of several members' attitudes, such as one concept of physical and mental health, views about happiness and well-being, beliefs about how one should achieve health and happiness. By contrast, the attitude towards a particular person is likely to consist of mainly one attitude. The multiple member attitudes confused with the three components described earlier. Each member attitude that belongs to an attitude system also has ABC component. ABC component means affective, behavioral and cognitive. These three components taken together become ABC component. Next one is centrality, and the last one component. This refers to the role of particular attitude in the attitude system. An attitude with greater centrality would influence the other attitude in the system much more than non-central or peripheral attitude would. For example, in the attitude towards world peace, a negative attitude towards high military expenditure may be present as a core or central attitude that influence all other attitudes in the multiple attitude system. These are this is centrality feature. Next, come to the attitude formation. Attitude. One important question that psychologists are interested in answering is how our attitude formed. Like many other thoughts and concepts that develop and become part of our cognitive system, attitude towards different topics, things, and people also are formed as we interact with others. However, there are specific conditions that lead to the formation of specific attitudes. In general, attitudes are learned through one's own experiences and through interaction with others. There are a few research studies that show some sort of inborn aspect of attitudes, but such genetic factor influence attitudes only indirectly, along with learning. Therefore, most social psychologists have focused on the condition which lead to the learning of attitude. Here is, you can see, process of attitudes formation. The process and conditions of learning may be different, resulting in varying. First is here association. Learning attitudes by association. You might have seen the students often develop a liking for a particular subject because of the teacher. This is because they see many positive qualities in the teacher. These positive qualities get linked to the subject that she or he teaches, and ultimately get expressed in the form of liking for the subject. In other words, a positive attitude towards subject is learned through the positive association between a teacher and a student. Next one is reward and punishment. Reward and or punishment. Learning attitudes by being rewarded or punished. If an individual is praised for showing a particular attitude, chances are high that she or he will develop an attitude further. For example, if a teenager does yoga asanas regularly and gets the honor of being Miss Good Health in her school, she may develop a positive attitude toward yoga and health in general. Similarly, if a child constantly falls ill because she or he eats junk food instead of proper meals, then the child is likely to develop a negative attitude toward junk food. Also, a positive attitude towards eating healthy food. So these are two process of attitude formation we have discussed today. Next time we will move further in the process of attitude formation. Thank you.